Autism diagnoses are biased against women and people of color. So many people always ask, well, why do you have to bring color into it? This is just a woman thing, not a color thing. If this has nothing to do with color, race, ethnicity, then why are white children diagnosed 19% more than black children and 65% more than Latino children? Why are Latinos the most underdiagnosed demographic in the autism community? This does affect females too, correct. Autism in boys being diagnosed 4 times more often than in girls. But you can't just sit here and dismiss people of color's experiences and say, I'm a white woman and it's hard for me too. Yes, I'm acknowledging it's hard for you. You are included in the women and people of color. You see how I, as a person of color, don't exclude or diminish your difficulties getting a diagnosis as a white woman?
Very demure, very mindful.
Again, AFABs and people of color are more likely to go undiagnosed and get misdiagnosed, and that can cause long-term severe negative consequences, affecting mental health, self-perception, and lack of support. I'm an autistic Latina. I am 100% Puerto Rican. That makes me part of the most underdiagnosed demographic. I was misdiagnosed before I received my autism diagnosis, not only because I'm a woman, but I was specifically told by a professional, a psychologist, that my misdiagnosis wasn't surprising because Latinas are often stereotyped as crazy, moody, passionate, and aggressive women. We could never be autistic. It does have everything to do with color and culture. If it didn't, the stats that I mentioned before would be equal. Our upbringing in relation to our culture can impact how early we start masking, and our parents' willingness and ability to get us help. What about how doctors treat Latino parents of a non-speaking child? Just telling them, no, your kid's not autistic, they're just confused by the languages. My high support needs autistic cousin is having difficulty getting diagnosed. He's not a woman, he's just a brown boy with Latino parents who have strong accents. This is why it's important to acknowledge our cultural differences and how they can impact the way we cope with our disability and how we mask. There aren't just more autistic white people in the world than any other ethnicity. The rest of us are just forgotten, gaslit, and called disrespectful when we ask a doctor if we could possibly be autistic. So, Sticker Junkie 93, not everything is about you, and I welcome you to read this. And probably Google what intersectionality means and why it's important. Bye!